Hello all, welcome to the FLOSPACE. I am the owner / CEO, whatever, founder of the vegan herbal holistic lifestyle brand Flowism. This is my WHATS segment where I combine my blogs on my website together with a content channel and just have this beautiful fusion. I go over my most recent blogs, go over my feelings a little more in depth, and just basically discuss what's the tea. I believe this is episode number 11. It is entitled All About Procrastination, and it is called Are We There Yet? I hope you guys enjoy. Yes, and also I would deeply suggest going along with the writing, going to the blog page and going along, reading along. All right, you guys, blog number 11, Are We There Yet? A wise fellow recently told me over lunch, if you are having a hard time with procrastination, just say 1, 2, 3 and go. And I mean go. Say, if you're wanting to prolong your time in bed, at some point the thought and the action needs to conspire and become less mindful presence of the want and more so a worldly existence of action. I believe this method of many to be appealing and life-changing. 1, 2, 3 go. Sometimes so primal, it is something so primal, it is indoctrined in the young mind to count down the blast off or climax. Mind fatigue, brain fog, depersonalization, compulsive disorders, attention deficiency disorders, and many other plagues of humanity aid one's experience for the prolonged comfort in limbo. I believe he or she who stays in a land far from action, usually plowing on the sidelines because of a lack of confidence at premise, a genuine conscious / subconscious belief that the task is far greater in theory of relativism in comparison to action. I understand human / life tends to form a circle. It is fundamental in life, start, finish, continuum, no straight lines in nature. Repetition is apparent. It is comforting, which us as a race strives for power and comfort. We want supreme power and understanding. We want to know we will have a meal like before. Repetition. The comfort in limbo is the belief. Nowhere is better. I am not capable of presence. Just allowing the time, which true opportunities can conspire within, to jet by. Limbo is brain fog. Limbo is a transitional state, neither here nor there. It is limbo. The definition non-biblically alludes an uncertain period of awaiting a decision or a resolution, an intermediate state or condition. Most, if not all of our society is asleep in limbo, waiting on God knows what. I believe modern folks' indoctrination of the wide shift paradigm is the cause of our current state of overall dissatisfaction in meeting bare potential. It is always interesting to hear folks shun an entire generation based off of new trends. Big picturing the same exact ridicule followed any newcomers beings doing any new things. Insecure individuals grip the main dogma surrounding success through the herd, through what the next person desires on paper and to achieve. We lack following dreams because those quality pieces of people are shunned. Those quality pieces in people are shunned. Most subconsciously want to survive, so they cling to silence for the community, public silence. I believe to flip the common dissatisfaction of life, the overly perfection gene is to shed light to the power of the individual and the journey. Recognizing everything does not have to be so hard, so much pressure, which is so unnatural. If you want to do something, simply do it. The second you wait, you open a gateway of excuses as to why your life can be put on the back burner at any given minute. And for what? Comfort in the mind? That is far from comfort in the mind and more so hell. A common misconception about this part of life is that it is laziness. Not far from that nasty attachment to dig at a character, but more of an opportunity to be kinder to yourself and your outcomes of life. No lazy, just exhaustion. Being on loop sucks. The only way is a solution. So, 1, 2, 3. Oh. that is definitely the tea. I want to acknowledge, while writing this blog, so many things came across my mind, particularly the low confidence aspect. That's usually the premise. Like, regardless of what a individual it'll be shown in many different ways, because the difference is in us is how we express it or choose to not express it. But to see the lack of motivation, the lack of intent, the lack of trust one has with themselves, it distances us from making decisions. It distances us from action, not believing that we can fully do right by what we want, and more so putting this perfect, ideal perception on what we want, which we have this concept and we're saying that it's so perfect, and then we also have this concept of ourselves, which we're saying is so imperfect. Of course you're going to get stuck in here. Of course it's a fight, and it's never like, it takes power that we all have. You just have to ignite it. It takes power of separation to say, whoa. That's a lie. As I've said before, and I'll say again, most things are extremely simple. It's not all. It takes the seed, the action. But all things are simple, and it doesn't get hard until we make it hard. We are capable of doing anything. We are everything, and at the same time, nothing. And research has studied, I was listening to this guru speak, that research have shown that folks who honestly just, they have higher self-esteem, the outcomes of their life and what they do are way more affluent, way more thorough, way more consistent, way more, honestly, it's just way more everything than, in comparison to someone whom is filled with shame, which doesn't allow us to learn, and shame in ourselves, shame in our work, shame in, again, synonymous to us at core, that we are not capable of completing XYZ. And the minute that you give that to yourself, that you're not capable, my love, you are simply not capable. And the minute you tell yourself you are capable, my love, you're very capable. It's all up to you. I appreciate everyone for joining this discussion. Please come back for more. Follow us on all social media platforms. At Florism Co. It's very interactive. We love our community and absolutely wonderful. Thank you, guys.